Welcome to the Marco D'Angelo Show for Sunday, September 19th. I'm going to have a free pick for you, and we're going to talk about another game as well on the Sunday card. Tell you what I've got going on Sunday with my plays. Before we get into all that, let's recap Saturday. First off, here on the Marco D'Angelo Show, we gave you a free pick. Free picks on our show now 3-1 for the football season. We gave you Temple yesterday, a big winner, underdog that won outright over Connecticut. We're going to give you another official play today, and I'm going to talk about a game that really some strange line movement. If nothing else, it's going to be a warning maybe not to play a particular side. I'm not going to have an actual play on the game, but I'll explain that in a moment. Recapping what happened on our premium plays yesterday. Disappointing 1 and 2 day for us. We lost our top play. That's where it was all at. We had a triple dime play on Auburn. Auburn spotted Clemson, a 17-0 lead. Then comes back and outscores them 27-7 the rest of the way. They end up winning but not covering the 7.5 point spread. So disappointing day for us. Going 1 and 2 yesterday. That brings our record to 107 wins and 57 losses over the last 119 days. That's netted 98 units of profit, and that 98 units was obtained playing just 1, 2, and 3 unit plays over that 119-day stretch. So no inflated numbers there with big unit plays. Now, let's move on to the Sunday card and what I've got going. I'm going to be coming back with a triple dime play on Sunday. I absolutely love the Sunday card, week 2 of the NFL. Week 2 of the NFL is an extreme situation that you have. It only happens, obviously, once a year, week 2. And where it's at is half of the NFL teams are coming off losses and run the risk of going 0-2. I think there's a lot of value in week 2 because Vegas adjusts numbers knowing that the public's going to jump on certain teams because they just don't believe that that team can start the season at 0-2. So a great week for the sharp handicapper. Hope you're able to join me because I've got one play on the card on Sunday I absolutely love, and it looks like we're going to have a minimum of 2 other plays on the Sunday card. I'll have it all together for one package, minimum of 3 plays for $35 will be in that package. So I hope you're able to join me on Sunday for my package. Now, let's get to the Sunday card. I'm going to talk about one game first, and this isn't no official free pick, but I want to give you a warning. There's a game that there is just absolutely strange betting patterns going on with the game, and that is the Arizona-Atlanta game. Now, Atlanta is one of those teams that falls into the 0-1 record, returning home, looking to bounce back and avoid being 0-2. Atlanta is a team that many believe can be a playoff team this year, and so the public you would expect to be on Atlanta. And when we look at the betting charts, I'm looking at over 32,000 bets in this game, and 73% of them are on the Atlanta Falcons, which is exactly what we would expect. This line opened at -7 on the Falcons. Reasonable number at home. Everybody's down on Arizona this year with the quarterback situation. Matt Leinart couldn't even win, not only win a starting job, he couldn't even make the team. They released him. Just a mess in Arizona, and this line opens at 7. So with that amount of betting on the Atlanta Falcons, you would expect this line to move to 7.5 with all the action, or at least -7 with an inflated juice. Not the case. The Atlanta Falcons are down to 6.5 at every sports book I'm looking at except Bodog, which we all know Bodog pumps the favorites. It's the home of the squares, and 5 Dimes. And 5 Dimes always likes to be a sports book that takes a position on a game, but they make you pay with the VIG. Why is this line coming off such a key number of 7 when the public is all over the Atlanta Falcons? I'm just going to give you a warning. This looks like a trap. I'm not giving it as a free play, but I'm advising be careful with the Atlanta Falcons side. I would not play the Atlanta Falcons here. So that's my warning play for you. Almost like it looks like a trap to take the Falcons. Now, for the play that I am going to give you, this is going to be our official free play on the video. And like I said, we're 3-1 so far with these plays. I'm going to go to the Baltimore-Cincinnati game. This is another game where the public is, going to expect the Cincinnati Bengals returning home to put up a good effort. Now, the betting is 63% on the Ravens, and that's fine. Generally, I don't like to be on a public side, but this is a team that got a lot of press this year, and a lot of people think is the team to beat in the AFC. I agree they're one of the teams to beat in the AFC, but not the best team. But I do think they're the best team today. Cincinnati, they got drilled at New England. And I'll tell you what, the final score is really no indication of that game. New England opened up a huge lead, and Cincinnati gained a lot of yards and some points in garbage time after that game was completely out of reach. People are going to look at Baltimore and look at that Monday night game and say that they were lucky to beat the Jets. A very ugly type game, 10-9. They're not going to be real thrilled with the Baltimore Ravens. I like the Ravens. The Ravens struggled offensively on Monday, but let me tell you, the Cincinnati Bengal defense is nowhere near as good as the Jet defense. I think you'll see Baltimore play extremely well on Sunday. Big game out of Joe Flacco. Some revenge for the Ravens from last year. I like Baltimore to go to 2-0 to start the season. Like Baltimore here. I've actually got Baltimore winning this game 27-17. That's going to be your free pick for this week's show. I'll be back next weekend. We'll do it again. We'll have a play for you on Saturday and another play on Sunday. Don't forget, hope you're able to join me today for my big Sunday card featuring a big triple dime play, my first triple dime play of the NFL season. I love this card today, minimum of 3 plays. Check it out. If you're not able to join us today, best of luck with your plays, and we will talk to you next week here on the Marco D'Angelo Show. Good luck today. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you next Saturday.